Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday afternoon, June 6th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. Very quiet day. A bunch of things were accomplished, though. We will be going over all three of these indices charts to see where we stand. NQ ends with an inside day. Very choppy day. I did not do a lot of trading today. We'll go over what I did and where I had kind of a mental mishap on a couple of trades in D period or misses. ES, though, I'm calling them up on all three time frames, and even righty went up on the weekly and the daily. And, well, when you see the monthly, that's a decision you have to make. First off, let's see. Righty gaps higher out of balance, right? So they gapped out of that huge daily balance, 18 days, right? They hold the gap. They get a 10 wide POC, but they don't get an IB high, low, or an overnight. Very weird. NQ gets both IBs, ends with an 11 wide POC, and an inside day, an unchanged value. This is in bigger increments. ES ends with a 9 wide point of control, and that's it. So, but again, at least they're up. I think a big reason ES coming out of balance didn't get the energy you might have hoped for is because NQ didn't partner along with them. I don't trade one off the other. Never will, never have. But they're still siblings. And I think if NQ had gotten the ability to get above yesterday's high, you might have gotten better reaction above balance from ES. But that didn't happen. A period, I actually had a decent... Look, I made money today, but I feel dirty than on a day when I lose money. I did not read NQ very well today. It's a tough read, this market. This market has been tough. A period, I had four basically ebb and flow trades in ES. In NQ. However, I missed the overnight high. Just didn't get it. And that really frustrated me right off the bat. But after that, I had four longs that I did well on. Nothing huge, but I did well. Then in D period, I took a long. I didn't do anything in B or C. I missed the one-time framing down, B against A, so that's the second staple trade I missed. I missed the overnight high. I missed the one-time framing. Then in D period, I took a long to stop the one-time framing down. And I had a small ebb and flow trade, but then I missed. And I was really paying attention, but I missed getting the IB high. So I missed three staple trades. Then, this is where D screwed me up. Even though I made small initially in D, stopping the one-time framing on ebb and flow, I missed the IB high, which ticked me off. Then I pulled back. I took a long. I ended up losing 20 points on a trade. And then I missed the short to take out the IB low. So it left a really bad taste in my mouth, D period, missing both IBs and taking a loss in between. Nothing big, 20 points. I was still up on the day. But I did nothing the rest of the day until L period. I took a short when we finally stopped the one-time framing to go back to POC. And that was it. Not a lot to do. Inside day, unchanged value. It's the weirdest up 1% day, you're going to see in NQ. But, I had a good week. Nothing spectacular. But again, these markets have not been easy. So, the childish algos and retail traders reacting on every little headline, every little number. It just really knocks things out of whack. I said this morning, if we trade inside of our balance, you're going to get a lot of chop. And that's exactly what NQ got. ES even got chop, even though they broke out of balance. So, remains to be seen going forward. Next week you have CPI and PPI as the two big things. So, let's go to the charts and break them down. Again, I'd appreciate if you do trade a prop firm, check out Tradeify and use my link on the morning and or afternoon video that I put every time. Really do think they're one of the best out there. I'm trading them live and very happy with them. So here's IWM. Now again, you can call it up or you can call it balance on the monthly. That is all subjective. I am calling it monthly. I am using this monthly high of March as my monthly high, as the balance high. Yes, we're one time framing up for 2 months. Yes, we had a great push off the lows of April, but I want to see them take out March's high. So for now, for me, it's a 4-month balance. Their weekly finally broke out of balance to the upside. Right? 3-week balance, not including this week. We finally broke to the upside. So the weekly is up. That's good. And the daily also finally broke out of balance, 18-day balance on a gap, and held it. So what's the next target on the daily? 200-day moving average. You're the only one still below it. They're below it by $4. And remember, they were the innovator, they were not innovative. They were the canary in the coal mine when we got below the 200-day moving average back in February. And then ES and NQ followed, and we just absolutely got pummeled. Now they're the laggard to get the 200 as ES and NQ are above theirs. So monthly, balance, weekly, and daily are up. NQ. Monthly is up. Next up, all aboard, the all-time high. The weekly is up. One time framing up 6 weeks now. So they keep chugging along. And the daily is balance. It's a 4-day balance. Now remember, we had outside days down yesterday in ES and NQ, which were absolute failures for the Bears. They did nothing with it, obviously, as we were up 1% all day. Okay? From the opening bell from overnight last night, we did nothing but drive straight up. But we have an inside day and a nice little indecisive day there. We'll see how we come out of it. Come out of it to the upside, we should go back up on the daily. We come out of it to the downside, we'll see if we test the balance low. So the 2 longer time frames, monthly and weekly, are up, but the daily is balance. Now the S&P. For me, they've become the leader because they're up on all 3 time frames. We finally took out March's high. I'm calling them up. Again, all aboard. Next stop, all-time high. So the monthly is up. The weekly is up. Broke out of a 3-week balance to the upside. And don't forget, we're still holding weekly gaps in both NQ and ES. And the daily did what we wanted it to do, right? I said this in the trading room. When we were up here, I said I'd like to test the 200-day moving average one time. And then, right? When we were up here, remember? I said we were up, but I'd rather come into balance, test the 200, and then go back. Now, I didn't expect to go right and touch it. I didn't want to get that close to it, but we did. But what have we done since then? Right back up, and we're up. I also said yesterday I wouldn't mind coming into a 3-day balance. We did that yesterday, and we came out of the 3-day balance what? Up. So it's kind of follow the pattern that we were looking to see it do. Now we'll see if it continues to go get the all-time highs. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Rest up, enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.